You join me in this rather lovely setting in the middle of this field in this glorious sunshine, surrounded by tents and camper vans, and we've actually crossed over the border into Devon and we've come to a friend's house, Roger and Bridget. Every year they put on this amazing little festival and all the local sort of running community gets together for fun and games. We've got lots of games set up for later, but there's also going to be some racing going on this year. So a good friend of mine, Andy Dukes, has set up a mountain bike course that people are going to be racing on, but there is also a beer mile. Now, I have run a beer mile before and it was pretty awful. So I've signed up again. I don't know why, but I'm gonna get changed and we are going racing. Welcome back, folks. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure. Hope everybody is fit and well out there and thanks for watching again. We've had quite a few race day videos on the channel lately, what with Endure 24 and the Serpent Trail 50k, but this is definitely going to be a race day video with a difference. Just to put it into context, I'm not a big drinker of beer or lager. I probably have a couple of pints throughout the year. Yes, I am a runner, so that running a mile part will be very easy, but I'm really not sure about the drinking bit. It could get a little bit messy. Last time I ran it, I swore that I would never do a beer mile again, but I thought now I've got the channel, you know, I thought you guys might be interested to come along and to experience what happens whilst running a beer mile. But hopefully it's going to go all right. It should be good fun, that's for sure. But I can't run in a t-shirt. I need to get my race day kit on. So that's better. I'm going to be calling on my inner Jim Walmsley for today's beer mile. So we've got the cowboy hat on. We've got the nice Holy Hoka vest and we are ready to go racing. We are making our way down to the start line and bizarrely enough, I've done the Arc of Attrition, I've run Transvolcania, I've run UTMB, and I think I'm more nervous about running a beer mile than any of them other races. It really is out of my comfort zone and I find it a little bit terrifying, and I think we need to go and find some of the other runners and introduce you to them and find out about their beer mile history. Here we have the Usain Bolt of the beer mile world, Dave Cudby. Just a bit of brief history about your beer mile, you know, experience.
I think I've run it here either 2 or 3 times.
And results?
Won both of them.
Yeah, this man is an absolute animal. In fact, the first year we did it, I was still drinking my first pint, and he'd done one loop. He'd drunk a pint, done one loop, and he was back halfway through his second, and I was still going on the first drink. I hadn't even started running. Definitely a favourite for the win. What's your beer mile history?
I've never done a beer mile before.
Beer mile virgin.
Beer mile virgin, yeah.
Any expectations? What are you hoping for?
2 laps and a 6.
Okay.
I'll be happy with that.
You're happy with that? Okay, that's good. I mean, you might want to raise the bar a little bit, but you know.
Set the bar low, always beat it.
Set the bar low, never be disappointed. Love that attitude in life. Have a good one, mate.
Everybody ready to roll, yeah? Okay, the course, first the course. We start here. See the cone in the corner? You go around the outside of that cone. Then there's another cone in that corner you can see just. You go around the outside of that cone. You can see the tape there. Go inside that tape. Then all the way up the edge of the tents. And you'll see in the top corner there is another cone. You can just see it by the behind the orange tent. The bike, now there's the car with the bikes on the roof. Yeah, round that, along behind the back of the big tent. There's a cone and some tape here you run behind, and this little bit of tape here you run behind. And back down here. We all start with 1 bottle of beer. You drink it. When you've finished it, you can then run. Do a lap, another bottle of beer. No running with your beers. You've got to stand here, drink the beer until they're finished. No pouring them down yourself. We'll be watching carefully.
Can we just have a quick hands up? Who's done a beer mile before? Oh, lots of newbies. This is going to be interesting.
You ready?
Nope.
3, 2, 1, drink!
Oh my God! He's done it. on, Dave, you should know better than that. Sorry, I might be sometime, but I can run, so I'll catch him up.
Girls are doing better than you.
I don't claim to be a big drinker. We're off. Oh, we'll catch them on the run, don't you worry about that. Obviously, the faster you run, the more chance you've got of the beer coming up, so you got to go steady. So gassy. So we're on a bit of rutted grass just to make it really interesting. Shoe choice, I've gone for the Peregrines because I thought underfoot it's a little bit lumpy, and when you've had 2 or 3 beers and you start to stumble around a bit, good connection and good grip, so I think it makes for a really good beer mile shoe. So we are back at the beer table. Oh dear, and here goes another one. There's nothing worse than running a loop hard and then having to drink frothy beer quickly. Whose idea was it? Beer number 2 done. I think it was actually a bit easier, that one. I do apologise if I burp, because obviously I'm full of beer gas. I now know why I swore never to do this again, because it's horrible. Oh. But I think it's important to experience doing these in life. So that's 2 beers, 2 laps, coming through the 3rd beer, and I feel rubbish. It's all about pacing, mate. This is the crux of the race, the 3rd beer. The last one always goes down pretty quick, but this 3rd one is tough.
Number 4. Come on, Dave. Dave's off.
Out. 3rd lap. 3 beers down. 1 to go, thank God. Awful. Well done, Fergus. Oh. You loving life, mate?
Oh, loving it, mate. What
Hey,
a great idea.
it was a great idea, this, wasn't it? Oh dear.
Enjoy that?
No, not at all. I might be sick in a minute.
Awesome.
Around the top bend, heading back to the drinks table. I've got to get myself mentally prepared for this one. It's the last beer, and then one more loop and we are done. Let's try and get this beer down quickly. Woo! Last beer, Mr. Duke.
Last one, come on.
Oh dear, horrible. Some things never change. I'm still drinking. This man's only gone to 1 already, and he's dressed in a funny costume just to make it even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great, mate. I said last time I did it, I'd never do it again. I'm only doing it for the viewers. This is commitment to the channel. You know?
Well online.
Last bit done. Oh my God. I'm just happy we're not in last place and I haven't brought it all back up yet, so awesome. But let's not speak too soon. Let's get this last lap done. Oh my God, it's horrible. I have no idea how the guys who win this do it so quickly. I'll get it on camera this time. I've never, ever, ever run in a beer mile again. It's terrible. Oh. So close now. The finish line is just up ahead. And we're gonna get this done. Oh. And we've kept the beer down. So happy days. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is it. Woo. So, like me, Fergus.
Just when you want a GoPro point at yourself.
Yeah, Fergus is not a big drinker, so
or a big runner.
Yeah, and he doesn't run, so proper good effort, mate. Well done.
Bud.
I saw it a couple of times. I thought it was coming. But you held it in. Good effort. Good effort. That is horrendous, isn't it? Now, if I'm honest, the only reason I do this race is because of the medal. So let's go and get a medal off Mr. Jukes and I'll show you what it is. It is awesome.
Really?
So how cool is that? Oh yeah, a little rubber ducky on the end of a string. That is our medal and I am proud to put that around my neck. Now for me, not being a big drinker, this medal means more than anything. Just to get through it in one piece and not to be honest, projectile vomit as I'm running around. That's just a success. Okay, I didn't win it. I probably come, I don't know, about 3 or 4 places from last, but that is a massive achievement for me, massively out of my comfort zone. The only problem with not bringing the beer back up is that I don't drink, so I think for the next couple of hours, I'm gonna feel slightly drunk, so I'm gonna go and maybe have a little lie down for a bit. So Dave, I think this is a perfect opportunity to, you know, if any viewers are out there looking for inspiration or tips on a beer mile, what would be your top tip for running a beer mile?
I think it's more important to be good at drinking than good at running. It's too warm.
Too warm, okay. So do you think running in cool weather is easier when it comes to
I think the beer was too warm.
Oh, the beer was too warm, okay. Yeah. Maybe it was because you're in this silly outfit.
I don't think the beer was at the correct temperature. Okay. So,
I don't know, these champions, they get so fussy. I don't know, Dave. So as a beer mile virgin, how did that go, mate? What do you reckon? We were both struggling.
To be fair, I'm a virgin in most things, but
what do you think? Do you think you'll ever run a beer mile again?
I think I probably will. But right now, I just have the temptation, the urge to go around telling people that I love them like my own flesh and blood.
It's a great experience, though, yeah.
Fantastic, great weather, great people, great environment. Yeah,
so we'll see you back on the start line next year.
You will indeed.
You're going to get some serious training in for next year.
Well, the running was okay. It was the drinking that was a problem.
I'm exactly the same. Running's fine. Drinking, what a nightmare. You did good.
Absolutely, and I'm amongst beer drinking royalty here. So
I'm not one of them, but you're right, we were.
I can take some tips.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Take care.
Good running.
Cheers.
Not only do we get a beer mile race at this event, but they're also doing a donut mile. And to be honest, I've just done the beer mile. There is no hope in hell that I am doing the donut race at all. But I think the kids are pretty excited about it.
We're going to give you your donuts in a minute. When we say go, eat your first donut. You can't start running until you've eaten that donut. So eat your donut and go, show me it's gone. Yeah? and then you can run.
Just take your
Run
time,
around,
it's really okay.
come back, another donut. So you'll be doing 4 donuts, 4 laps. Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Right. Grab your donuts.
Not small ones.
No, big one.
Get like a tray.
Line up, come on,
Don't
hold your
eat them
donut.
yet. Are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Eat your donut.
No pressure.
No pressure, no pressure.
How is it with the donuts now? You enjoying the donuts? No, I didn't think so. Donuts used to be such an enjoyable thing. Who would have thought it? A beer mile is so much easier than a donut mile.
Donut number 2. Drop that.
Are we still loving donuts?
Here we go.
He's still loving donuts. He's only got another 2 to go. He's going for a ring donut. I think that's a wise choice because obviously you got less donut to eat. So what are you going for, Tommy? What you got there,
I
mate?
got stitched up. I didn't get in custard.
Yeah, I didn't understand a word of that either. I'll put subtitles in. What did you say? He wanted raspberry, he got custard, of course. So glad I didn't do this race.
Tommy.
Right, so we're at the sharp end of the donut mile. These guys are pushing hard. What have we got? Oh, look at that, nice. I like the technique. How are we feeling, boys? We doing good? Thumbs up. Come on, we got this. Come on, let's go, let's go. Oh, the shirt's off. Now he means business. Do you want another donut?
No thanks. No thank you.
Are you sure, mate?
Oh, no, I'm not joking.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd want any more donuts. I don't think they're ever going to eat another donut again.
Yes,
Awesome effort,
my
mate.
proudest medal yet.
I tell you what, beer mile next year is a lot easier. It is the morning after the beer mile. Another glorious sunny morning here in Devon. Amazing weather. It's what, 8:30 in the morning, and it's pretty warm already. I have to say, after the beer mile, the fun and games went on late into the evening. Just hilarious. I think I captured some of it on camera. We were playing all kinds of stuff. The sponge game, the balloon game, which was, I mean, I was literally laughing so hard I was almost crying. I felt a little bit violated after that game, thanks to Mr. Andy Dukes, but it was really, really good fun. Like I say, we had a few beers after the beer mile as well, and it went on late into the evening, so maybe feeling a little bit rough this morning. But another part of this festivity is that Roger, again, Bridget and Roger who put it on, Roger is over in one of the barns and he's cooking up a storm. So everybody gathers together in the morning for coffee and tea, and he makes egg rolls for everyone. So I could definitely do with something to eat. So I'm off to get an egg roll. This is where it's all going down. We're in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Roger is cooking up a storm with his egg rolls, which are top notch. This is part of the tradition, and these are the two guys that put it on. This is Bridget, this is Roger. Absolute legends within the Cornish and Devon running community. We'd be lost without them, that's for sure. Thanks guys, thanks for the egg rolls, Roger.
Thanks for coming.
No, don't be silly, it's amazing. How's the egg roll? This is just what we needed. Proper tasty. We are all done up at the festival. I've got my little duck trophy medal for my beer mile. we've had a wicked time up here in the glorious sunshine. A massive thanks to Bridget and Roger for putting on this incredible festival every year and getting, you know, all the guys from the running community together, guys we don't see very often, so it's always good to come here, play some games, have a lot of fun, and then, you know, stay up late around the fire pit having a few beers together. It's been awesome. Really hope you enjoyed the beer mile footage. If you did, you know what to do, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really is appreciated and it really helps us out in the crazy world of the YouTube algorithm. We will be back on the channel very soon, but as always, stay safe and keep on running.
Sorry, she was first lady until the tent where she was on all fours puking.
I wasn't on all fours. I just stopped and had a little vomit. Happens. That's why I was like, are you feeling the shame, are you?
So just before we start, I just thought I'd come over to this corner because there's a few like ex-champions over here. Unfortunately, they've got a bit of tennis elbow, so they're a bit injured for a beer mile, but
We're the drinkers with the running problem, or is it?
No, no, we grew up.
Rick Keith growing up, not a chance. How are you, mate? It's a shame you're not racing, it's not the same.